we're up now that my internet's working. So, sorry I'm late, guys. I was going to start, but my internet cut out, and then my cat was stepping on my computer, so I couldn't see anything really. But we're here now, and we're starting. So, welcome to another week. This is me and my cat, Fargo, who doesn't like to be held at the moment. But anyway. So first, I just thought I'd respond to some of the comments I got on last week's video. So I didn't see people's comments coming through like as they were typing them. So I didn't really respond to anyone. I felt really rude afterwards. So I thought that I'd respond to a few people now. So last week I was talking about Disney movies, and somebody asked which my favorite Disney movie was, and I didn't really respond to anyone. So again, sorry if you were the one that asked the question and I felt really rude, but I'm going to respond now. So my favorite Disney movie is The Incredibles. It's always been my favorite since I first saw it. I saw it when I was like 8 or 9 years old, and then I saw the second one when it came out last year or the year before. Yeah, it's just always been my favorite because I've always wanted to have a superpower. And I just love superheroes, so yeah, it was the logical choice for me anyway. Yeah, the next one that people were asking was where I want to travel to once isolation is over. So the first place that I'd probably go is to Canada. So I was meant to move to Canada actually in June to go work over there, but now that the borders are closed, I can't really go anywhere. So I'm just gonna probably travel there when isolation is over, when I can get out of the country. But yeah, the other place that I would want to go is to Mexico, because I always want to go to Mexico, and Peru as well, just because I like the Emperor's New Groove, and I just want to live the Emperor's New Groove lifestyle in Peru and go to Machu Picchu and that sort of thing as well. So yeah, yeah, that's basically it. That's all I want to go. That's the other places that I want to go to. If you could travel anywhere, where would you want to travel to? If you want to write your answers in the comments below, that would be great. And yeah, so I think now that I've responded to those comments, we can continue on with what I'm going to talk about. So basically today I'm going to be doing the same thing that I've been doing the last couple of weeks, which is talk about some things to get you through boredom and isolation if you don't have a cat that keeps you up all night. So yeah, I'm just going to bring up my notes because I do have some. So the first thing that I thought of, this tropical paradise, Kylie, of course. Well, you know, not Fiji again, but maybe Hawaii again, I don't know. But yeah, the first thing I thought of this week to get through isolation as a good idea is to write a letter to a friend. So even though it's easy for us to stay in contact with people with social media and like phones and things like that, we can call people, we can text people, it's always good to I don't know, you can be more personal in a letter. Like you could always write a letter to a friend or make something for someone and send it to them, because I know I'm always excited to receive post, aside from when it's my phone bill or a bill of some sort, my car registration or something. But it's always good to receive mail. So yeah, I think that's a good idea, just to like write a letter to a friend, let them know that you're there, even though you might be talking to them throughout the week on Facebook or Snapchat or Instagram or however you stay in contact with people. It's good to sort of add that extra bit of personalization. Well, I've got some comments coming in. So cabin in the mountains somewhere, Catherine, that's definitely a good one. I think that'd probably be good for isolation, actually, a cabin in the middle of the woods, just so you can have a beautiful view and like do something like chill in a cabin. That's a good one. And Turkey, Yumna, definitely a good choice. I'd love to go to Turkey as well. I'd love to do a like sail in Turkey. Some of my friends went and did like they sailed through like these Turkish islands and said like all the photos looked really amazing. So yeah, definitely some good choices. Tropical paradise, a cabin in the woods, and Turkey. 3 places that I'm adding to my list now. Yeah, the second thing that I thought of to get through isolation and stop being so bored is journaling. So I know that there's probably not much to journal about, but it's good to just like track your own progress and mental health throughout isolation as well. So it's always good to just like take some notes on the things you did throughout the day, maybe even make a to-do list, of things to do throughout the day, even though there might not be much to do. It's also always good to have a to-do list of things that you're wanting to do through the day, and just like so like making goals for yourself of things to do, so you're not feeling so sluggish and as though you're not doing anything. I have to-do lists throughout the day of like things that I want to get done. Whether that be at work or if I'm working from home or at home. It's always good to just sort of track what you're doing throughout the day, so you're not feeling like as though you're not accomplishing anything, because it can seem a bit like that you're sort of stuck, not really getting much done. But if you sort of track that sort of thing, you'll realize that throughout the day you actually are doing more than you thought. So that's just another idea. It's also a way of sort of reflecting on the week, just like all the things that you've done or things you're wanting to do, or your thoughts you've had. That's just another idea that I had. Another thing, another thought or another idea that I had for staying grounded and like healthy throughout isolation is meditation. So just like meditating throughout the day, sort of grounding yourself, sort of not letting your head get too overfull with like negative thoughts, that sort of thing. So there's lots of different meditation apps that you can use to like stay like centered and to meditate. There's lots of guided meditation apps. I use Smiling Mind, which is a good one. So I do like lots of different guided meditations to get you through sort of different sort of things or different feelings or emotions. So it's good to sort of meditate, whether that be just like sitting on your bed. You don't need to be the normal meditation where you're sitting there going but you can just sort of sit there and be quiet and sort of reflect on your own thoughts and that sort of thing as well. So it's definitely been something that I've been enjoying doing the last week, and it's definitely made me feel a bit more grounded and centered. So that was just an idea I thought I'd share as well. Something more fun, I suppose, is if you like music like me, because music is probably my favorite thing that gets me through isolation and being bored, is lots of different musicians are doing live streams. So they're, rather than doing concerts and festivals and that sort of thing, they're streaming live online. So I know that last week there was the One World Together at Home live stream. So there was like Lady Gaga, Hosier, lots of different artists that were doing live streams. So it's always good to check those out and sort of see like all your different favorite musicians sort of coming together and doing things online. Doesn't just need to be pop music, can be lots of other artists are doing things online. So I'm sure if you search some of your favorite artists on Facebook or Instagram even, or any social media online, you'd probably be able to find that a lot of them are probably doing online streaming. So you can stay connected with them that way. And it's also another way you can stay connected with the artist, is because they're acting more, like they're interacting more with fans through social media. So that's another good way. I suppose you're staying connected, you're listening to music and sort of occupying your time as well. So that's what I've been doing a lot this week, watching lots of different live streams and that sort of thing. So definitely do a search online, and I'm sure you'll be able to find something that'll pique your interest. And something else that I've been doing is, because I've been having some trouble sleeping, is at night, if I can't sleep, I'll go outside and I'll stargaze. It might sound a bit weird, but it's just what I like to do. So you can go outside and there's good apps. The one that I use is called Skyview. So you basically just get it on your phone and you can sort of point your phone up into the sky, and it will show you the different constellations, where they are, what they mean, the planets and stars and things like that that are associated with them. And it's just another good way to sort of occupy your mind, something to do if you're unable to sleep. And then it's sort of like, if you're feeling a bit stressed, it might calm you down because you're just looking at the stars, which is always peaceful. Also like looking for shooting stars, I suppose, is another fun thing to do, during the week. Sorry, my cat's just jumping at everything, just pulling the curtains down. But next week I'm going to be doing a movie review. So rather than doing just different, she doesn't want to sit with me, doing different ideas to get through isolation, I'm going to watch a movie a week, and then I'll come back to you all and give you all a review, and we can either discuss what you thought of the movie if you've watched it as well, or I can tell you my thoughts and then you can watch it and we can discuss the next week, or even discuss in the comments. Rather than just me sort of telling you the things that I'm doing through the week, it sort of gives you a bit of an idea of yeah, something, a movie you might like to watch or a TV show or something. Um, but yeah, if you have any ideas for any movies you think that I should watch or anything like that, or any ideas that you might have as well, yeah, that's a good thing. Um, yeah, it's just another thing that I thought I might do rather than just tell you all the things that I'm doing through the week. Um, and as well, I've made another playlist for the week. So in the comments below shortly, I'll add links to all of those. So lots of the like 10 different songs that I listen to throughout the week. And I'll do that every week. So you can all sort of, yeah, see the sort of music that I listen to. You might find some music that you like, or even suggest some music that you think that I should listen to, and I'll check them out and I can give you my thoughts the next week as well. Um, yeah, so just keep an eye out for the songs. If you like the songs from last week, let me know, and I just continue to listen to those songs. And finally, as I've said the last couple of weeks, it's always good, even though I've said about writing letters to your friends, it's always good to check in on people, whether that be, you know, by writing a letter, SMS, Facebook, Snapchat, calling, FaceTime, Instagram, however that may be. It's always good to check in on your friends just to see how they're doing, especially at the moment. There's lots of things going on. Might have things going on at home, they might have things going with their family or their friends, they might be feeling a bit sort of a bit disconnected, so it's always good to let them know that you're there and that you're there for them. So yeah, that's just, yeah, just a reminder, just check in on your friends, check in on your family, make sure they're doing okay, because yeah, I know that it's always appreciated when people reach out and sort of check in. So yeah, that's just the final idea that I thought I'd leave with you. So yeah, if you have any ideas for any other things you might think that you know, would be good to discuss, comment them below and I can discuss them next week. But yeah, that's sort of all from me and all from my cat. So we'll see you next week. And yeah, as I said, if you have any ideas or any comments that you'd like to share with me, just comment them below and we can discuss in the comments. So I'll see you next time.